Yo, what is going on? You know, this is one of the reasons why the WXP podcast hopefully soon will be switching over to Tuesday, because there's way too many goddamn podcasts on Wednesdays. As you guys know, the WXP podcast is operational bi-weekly, every other Wednesday, so there's no WXP podcast. Damn, today Thursday. In my defense, for having my days mixed up, I literally just walked in. Can you guys see I'm still in my scrubs? I just walked in from work, so a player is allowed to mess up. I don't know why I thought today was Wednesday. Jesus Christ, it's Thursday, the day before Good Friday. And I hope you guys enjoy your Easter weekend. Have fun with your kids tomorrow, because I know most people are out of school. But for introduction purposes, what's going on, people? Fam Entertainment here from the Inner Circle. Like, share, subscribe, and let your voice be heard. It's nothing new. It's nothing nobody else has ever said. Xbox has a game problem. Throughout this generation, a lot of third-party developers put their game on... Cal, what up, my guy? A lot of third-party developers, they put their game on PlayStation. They did. Whether it's for the bigger install base, whether or not it was for, you know, money purposes. But a lot of third-party games ended up strictly on PlayStation as timed exclusives. And there was never any word about whether or not those games will come to the Xbox. Vice versa, when you look at games like Rise of the Tomb Raider, whenever it's released, you can look in the wording. Something. What the hell is that? Oh, you can look in the wording of Rise of the Tomb Raider when it first came out, and you can see it says exclusive spring or exclusive holiday 2016 or whatever the case it was, right? So you know off the rip, all right, this is coming to PlayStation. You know, whether it be 6 months to a year, but it's coming. But a lot of these games, you know, on PlayStation, you don't know. You know, unless there, you know, there's an obvious deal going on, you don't know whether or not that game's coming to the Xbox. For instance, Crash Bandicoot, people speculated because they sold the... Who's next? What's up, my guy? Coming through again. I appreciate you. Activision has the rights to it, right? So people kind of speculated. Time went on. We never heard anything, right? So people kind of gave up on that. Games like Hellblade, an amazing game. You guys on the Senua Sacrifice. Hellblade was one of my game of the year last year, right? An amazing game, right? So now we hear that Crash is coming to Xbox. Well, it's like cool. So now a lot of people get to experience Crash. Like I said, people speculate on that because it's Activision. Activision ain't known for missing out on no ducats. Speaking of ducats, go to customcontroller.com. Order your controller, use promo code FAME. But Activision ain't about losing no ducats. So people kind of speculate it's coming. It was officially announced it's coming to Switch, PC, and Xbox, along with the Ps4 version. Hellblade, which, like I said, is one of my favorite games of the year last year. It is my favorite game of the year last year. Has now been announced and it's official. It is coming to the Xbox. And Xbox fans, listen up. Pay attention. You talk about how you want these type of games. You want these mature type games on the Xbox console. You want these visually stunning looking games on the Xbox console. Here you go. Support this game. And I am not just saying that, you know, just for you to go spend money on a game you might not find interesting. Look up, do some research on the game. Look at some gameplay. Look at some of the dev diaries. I promise you, majority of you guys will look at the game and like, oh my God, I need to give this game a shot. But this is the type of game, you can prove yourself, this type of game that you will go out and support. This is an amazing game. I played this on PS4 and I loved it. And now that it's coming on Xbox, I'm double dipping. But for not any other reason was I don't mind playing the game again because I love the game. People say, "Oh, Flame, you can play it on the PS4." Well, I want to play it on the Xbox One X, because it will have those extra modes. It will look absolutely amazing. Then it does have a performance mode for 60 FPS, which I didn't get in the PS4, which is at 30 frames per second. So I will replay this game again because I love the story, I love the character, and 60 frames per second for this game, I am all over it. But this type of game, the Xbox game, which you need to go and support. You need to go and support this game. Like I said, I'm not one to tell you how to spend your money. I'm not doing that. Spend your ducats how you feel you need to spend your ducats. But if you want to prove to the world that the Xbox gamer can support a game and support the type of games that you clamor for, here's your chance. I'm just saying. And then we heard today, this morning, that No Man's Buy, don't buy the No Man's Sky is releasing on the Xbox as well. Another title that, you know, I know some people were saying, oh, it was in the writings from the very beginning. This game was. I don't want to hear that people saying, oh, we know it was coming all along, so we don't care. No, people care. Is it just me, or has there been a steady flow of games leaving PS4 console? Yeah, and that's the whole point of this. Like, these are three, you know, say what you want about No Man's Sky, but when it released, like, it was the talk of gaming, right? It's kind of like how Sea of Thieves was when it came out. It was a talk of gaming. It was just blowing through sale after sale after sale. It was selling a lot. And then it had a bunch of backlash, and it kind of went quiet for a while. These are three marquee games. I don't hear nothing about nobody cared about them three games. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't hear not a single fanboy say no one cared about these three games because they did. Crash, Hellblade, and No Man's Sky were three highly talked about games up on release for the PS4. And you never know. These games might have always been coming to Xbox, right? It could have been. Or the developer said, you know what, there's sales over there, ain't as good as the PS4, that's good. We got some money going. Let's go over there and make it to where these other gamers can play this game, which is dope. You know, more people that can experience a game are great. I think everyone needs to experience Hellblade. But to 2-bit Jesus, to your point, it makes me wonder, you know, what else could we possibly be seeing coming to the Xbox that was a PS4 console exclusive? What else might be in the works that we don't know about? And if you guys look in the thumbnail, one of the things I was thinking was Nier Automata. Yes, I know Microsoft, it's Platinum, right? If I'm wrong, somebody tell me if I'm wrong. Nier Automata was Platinum. And Microsoft and Platinum, you know, as we can speculate, because none of us were in the room, none of us knows exactly what it is. I've heard things on the back end that, you know, I'm really not going to go into. But we can all speculate on what happened between Microsoft and Platinum with Scalebound, right? So we can assume that they don't have the best working relationship. But if some people, hold on. Yo, I tried this 99-cent joint. Dude, I don't know who these Venoms is, but if y'all need a spokesperson, come holler at me. I'm down with these. I'm down with these. Think me so rude. Oh man, why did I go do? Okay, so yes, they didn't have the best relationship with Platinum, but as some people don't know, because they're 7th gen babies, and they start to really game at the end of the 7th gen, and they come to the age, and now they want a console war. A lot of people know the original Nier game, the first Nier game, was on Xbox. Nickodemus X, what up, my guy? As you guys might not know, Nick finally bringing his ass back to the YouTube community as he will finally make his return to the Double XP podcast. Your Highness, we welcome you back to your throne, my guy. Cable, what up, bro? Thanks for rocking with me again. I appreciate y'all, man. I know y'all got a lot of stuff to do. Y'all got other podcasts to watch. And y'all come through to these live things, I appreciate it, because it makes me want to keep doing these. For the first time in a long time, I'm actually doing daily content. I'm coming home. I ain't even got out my scrubs yet. I'm still in my scrubs. Work badge still on. I'm still in my scrubs, but I want to come and do a live stream. You guys coming through and rocking with me makes me want to keep doing it. I don't care if it was just 2 people coming through here and rocking with me. I'm gonna keep rocking with them 2 people as I build y'all's trust back. Because I know I've been terrible with this channel with saying I'm gonna do this content, don't do content, come back, only doing the podcast. I've been terrible. So as I begin to work and build that trust back with you guys, I appreciate it. But if you guys can do me a huge favor, you know, smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell. I appreciate it. Nick, somebody excited. Yeah, I'm happy to have you back, dude. Honestly, you my homeboy. You my A1 since day one. We ride together, we die together. Bad boys for life. You was ready to hit a dude in the mouth with me at QuakeCon one time, so you my boy. You my boy. But back to the topic. So it makes me wonder, And Nick would come in right on talking about Nier, right? Because we all know Nier. Nick thinks Nier is the greatest game of all time, and I'm not even willing to spend $20 on it right now. I'm just, and I say that's really pissing him off. But I do need to get into this game. But Nick thinks the perfect time for Nier, so he saw the thumbnail, was like, I'm gonna go in there and do my Gary Payton defense, mention famous and nothing bad about Nier Automata. But the original Nier was on the Xbox 360. It was. So when Nier Automata first came out, people were like, why is this game not on Xbox? The original Nier was on Xbox. Why is this game not on Xbox? And a lot of people speculated, oh, okay, it's going to be a year, you know, whatever the case may be. So, you know what? It's the beauty of live streaming. Let me go Google. I'm actually going to bring this on screen for y'all so y'all can see. Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Doom, doom, doom. Hold up. Wait a minute. Doom, 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 doom. Because I need to look up Nier Automata's release date. This the one? Yeah. Okay. Bro, don't cover my pretty ass face up. What the hell's the matter with you? Okay, so Nier Automata. Oops. Release date. Nier Automata was released March 7th of last year. What? Am I saying this right? No. It hasn't been 2017, right? Come on, man. Just give me a... Oh, maybe I should just scroll over. Oh, no. February 23rd of 2017. So it's been over a year since this game released on the PlayStation 4 and PC. So, but like I was saying, when this game released, people figured, okay, it'll probably be, you know, a time exclusive, 6 months to a year. Well, a year is up. A year is up. So it makes me wonder, at what point can this game be announced for Xbox? Is it going to be something at E3? You know, other people say, oh, here go another Xbox. We're into E3. Oh my God. But could this game be the next game that is released on the Xbox? It's a conversation that's interesting and needs to be had, because it's a valid conversation now. It's a valid conversation now. I really been enjoying this consistent content. Hey man, prayers to you, bro. Thank you. Like I said, man, I apologize for letting this channel deteriorate like I did. I really did, man, because I was making content 5 days a week at one point. Then it was 4 days a week, and 3 days a week, and 2 days a week, and then weeks without any content. So I'm trying to come back with daily content for you guys, and I appreciate it, man. This is my chance to apologize, you know, to you guys by, you know, and to kind of giving you guys that content, man. I appreciate you guys subscribing, liking, sharing, hitting that notification bell. I appreciate that. Will, the problem is basically Square Enix, for whatever reason, they're extremely allergic to Xbox. It isn't for some big exception. Games like what? Mainline Final Fantasy or Western like Tomb Raider. Yeah, I don't know if there's a problem with Square and Xbox. Pause stream. This is what happens when you live stream. Woo! So it's a problem doing live streams, and you have a company phone that you have to answer. So my bad, y'all. My bad. So where was we at? Yeah, I don't know if there is an issue with Nier. I don't know if an issue with Square Enix and Microsoft. You know, Final Fantasy, you know, is on Xbox. Final Fantasy 15, and it's been there for a little bit now. But we all know, games like Final Fantasy is with, you know, usually with games like Sony. So I'm not sure what it is. And Nick said we need Nier on the Switch. Nier is the game of the generation. Nobody. I think it's an okay game. Everyone really saying it's a good one, but I don't think it's a game of the generation. But I do think I am wondering, will it come over to Xbox. And I think it should, honestly. I don't think there's any money going to evolve with these games. With a lot of these games being exclusive, I do not. I don't believe there's a money situation with Nier being the reason why it's not Nier. I don't mind not being on Xbox. I think, you know, Platinum and Square to say, you know, we're gonna make a game for PS4 and let the cards fall where they may. But like I say, it's still weird because the first Nier, it was on Xbox. It was on Xbox. Sega was just at Microsoft recently. Yo, and that's dope because you got games like, I never played any of the Yakuza games. I've never played any of the Yakuza games, right? But you see games like that people get hyped for. You see games like Persona that people get hyped for, you know, which is done by Atlas. And Atlas is owned by Sega. Sega owns Atlas. Whatever. But to see Sega, and I do think that means something. Honestly, I once speculated, I think Microsoft going to let Sega do Scalebound. Because I don't think that IP is dead. It's like I said this about Fable. People don't want to listen, but Fame said this. You go back to my older videos, you will hear me clearly tell you that once Fable Legends was canceled and Microsoft didn't sell the studio and just closed it down but kept the IP, I was like, they're going to come out with another Fable game. And here we are, a couple years later, it's all but confirmed that there's a new Fable game coming out. And I'm going to say I said that then, I'm going to say it now, Scalebound is not dead. They will have another Japanese studio pick up Scalebound and play. They still have all the assets to Scalebound. Do you think Neo gonna come to Xbox? I don't think so. I don't and that's just gut feeling. Honestly, if it does, dope. Gut feeling is that's one of the games that you probably never see on Xbox. I have a better feeling about Nier coming to Xbox than Neo. As weird as even that goes against everything I said about Platinum's issue with Xbox or Square Enix issues with Xbox, I just don't feel that's one of those games that's going to go over. If it does, that'd be dope. And it'll continue to go on with this theme of games that probably wasn't a money deal in place to go to Xbox. It was more of a PS4 is dominating the game. You know, they got all, they PR is on point. The console is on point. The fan base is supporting games on point. We're gonna spend our time over here, and maybe we'll think about doing Xbox if we got a chance. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not knocking these companies for doing that. Do what's best for you. Like Lawbreakers. You know, Cliff Lebitsky. You know, even he said, hey, you know, we went with PS4 because of the install base. We don't have a lot of money right now, you know. So we're going to put it where we think we can make the most money and possibly come to Xbox down the road. Whereas we all know Lawbreakers flopped on PC. Is that to me? Oh, it's Discord. It flopped on PC and PS4. I got to mute that. PC and PS4. And I still think Lawbreakers will come to Xbox at some point. That's probably why they so quiet. If you think about it, it's like No Man's Sky. They went completely dark. Graphic guy, what's up, bro? I ain't seen you come through in a minute. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to the graphics guy, man. Shout out to the graphics guy. He did my art, you know, the fame art and all that, man. Cool ass dude, man. But damn, graphic guy, you came through and knocked me off of my train of thought. Let me come back to the chat really fast. Isn't it one of those stabby McStab games? Yeah. Agree very well to put Nier on, not to put Nier on Xbox. More platform, more places to potentially sell. There's no reason not since no exclusive deals in place. Exactly. Absolutely exactly. But like I was saying, you see how No Man's Sky went dark. Well, nobody hearing from them. All of a sudden they come back. Hey, we're bringing this game to Xbox and we have a big summer update coming. It's going to be huge for the game. Like, and everybody's like, oh, okay. No Man's Sky it is. Like, people are talking about the game again, and I think we're gonna get the same thing with Lawbreakers. I think Boss Key, that's the name of the studio, Boss Key. They're quiet right now. Cliff isn't talking on Twitter. They're quiet. I think they're gonna pop up and say, hey, now we're on Xbox. But if I'm Xbox, I'm looking at Cliff and I'm like, we'll put it in Game Pass. That's why I think No Man's Sky should go. I don't think they should be trying to charge people $60 for No Man's Sky. $30 for No Man's Sky, put that joint in Game Pass. Same thing if Lawbreakers come, put that joint in Game Pass. Certain games, they got that flop treatment on other platforms. If Xbox say, all right, go ahead, bring it over, which, you know, Xbox not going to say no because they need games. You know, they need to keep loading games for these Xbox gamers who don't have another platform. But I would say, hey man, yeah, you can put it on here, but hey, we want to put it in Game Pass. It'd have been dope as hell if Hellblade was a Game Pass, but I want to drop that 30 for Hellblade. I want to drop that 30 for Ninja Theory because they put their heart, mind, soul, and everything into Hellblade. And I'm down to support that 30 again easily. Well, it's actually going to be cheaper than 30 because if you pre-order about week 1, it's like 10% off. So I'm definitely gonna put my money into Hellblade once again. But I'm thinking these games that are coming, you know, a lot of these joints need to go into Game Pass. Honestly, well, at least No Man's Sky, and if a game like Lawbreakers come. But I do want to get y'all's thoughts in the comments. I know somebody brought up Neo, you know, as a potential game. But I would love to see what everybody think about what games that you see there's really no deal in place can come to Xbox. You know, I wouldn't be shocked to see, like I had in the thumbnail, Nier Automata. I wouldn't be shocked to see the Yakuza games coming to Xbox. Just for the simple fact that Sega, you know, was at Microsoft. And I know developers visit publishers, or they visit and they talk all the time. I know this. But they didn't do it. They didn't do all of that for nothing. They went and they was taking pictures. Oh, look, we at Microsoft. They'll go and most people won't even hear about it. But the fact that they made it public, and the same thing with Capcom. The exact same thing with Capcom. The fact that they went and made it public means something. Those moves were strategic. I won't be shocked if Microsoft said, hey, go ahead and put this out there. Go ahead and just put that out there to the web, and we're going to kind of just sit on it. We're not going to talk about it. We're not going to answer any responses to it because they haven't, either Sega or Microsoft. Neither one has said why each other was there. And don't get me wrong, it could be nothing. It could be nothing. It could be a new IP. It could be one of those companies bringing back Scalebound. Or it could be, hey, let's drop Persona 5 on Xbox. Hey, you know, let's drop the Yakuza game on Xbox. I know people would be pissed. The fanboys like to listen. We got these exclusives, and your console ain't got no exclusive. Look at the exclusives we got. We got all these games, and they name all these games, and they played maybe one of them. They ain't even bought the rest, but they list wars, they exclusive list wars, and they want to feel good about this so they can sleep tight in their little bed and hug themselves and says, I have exclusives. I have them, and I can sleep well at night. They want to sleep well. Shout out to the donation, my God. It's games that had time exclusivity, no different than Tomb Raider. I doubt it get any deeper. Possibility. And how did I put that? Rosity? I appreciate the donation, my guy. And that could be the case. That could completely be the case. And that's one thing that I was thinking as well, you know. These games could have a time exclusivity. It could or could not be the case. Or it could just be the case where they say, okay, now that we are in this situation, we can actually release this game on Xbox. But I do believe some of it is kind of how what Boss Key and Lawbreakers did. There is no time deal with Lawbreakers. And that's pretty much a fact. And that was pretty much proven by Cliff himself. He said that on Twitter. He didn't say no specific words, but he said, hey, we're going to the PS4 first because, you know, of the install base. Because, you know, we're a smaller studio. We can get a bigger return or return faster on the PS4. So it's a fact that there's no exclusive deal with Lawbreakers and PS4. So it's not too far-fetched to think some of these companies just did the exact same thing. Hey, PS4 is a juggernaut, dude. It's going to go down probably bigger than the PS2. It's probably going to go down as the greatest console of all time. It is a juggernaut. You know, in the first weeks, it had the power advantage. It got the games advantage. It got the popularity advantage. It got the PR advantage. PS4 is a juggernaut. Anyone who doubts that, or anyone who says the PS4 isn't a juggernaut, are fooling themselves. So it's not too far-fetched to think that a lot of these companies, you know, maybe didn't have a time deal in place. It was a money situation on their own part. Hey, we want to put this game on PS4. We're going to get our return back a lot faster. But I do appreciate the donation. I do appreciate the comment because you do have a valid point. These could all just be time exclusive deals that are coming up. And if a case is like, you know, Nier Automata, Neo, That'd be dope if that's the case, and they bring these games over to Xbox because more gamers get to play these games. Regardless of what type of fanboy you are, more gamers getting to enjoy games, you shouldn't be mad. Like, you got to experience the game. You know what I'm saying? But you shouldn't be upset that someone else on a different platform could experience the game. You know, we all gamers at the end of the day. Will Xbox dudes even play games like P5? There are some. Think about this and remember, not a lot, right? Not some of these hardcore idiot dudes, right? The one who's go around saying like jack crap. I did a video about that, man. I don't like that term, like whatsoever, right? I think it's a bit racist, honestly. I really do. But a lot of those dudes probably won't. But remember, the 360 had a fairly big Japanese market. They had, you know, a bunch of Japanese games that people really play. So there is a market for it on Xbox. Maybe not even close as big on PS4, but there is a market. Man, shout out to you, my guy. I appreciate it. That's why fanboy wars are pointless. It's best to keep your mouth shut and game. If you're a fanboy, you will always end up looking stupider later down the line. Fact. That's why I hate when people see stories and they run and they go out and make videos. If you guys see even back when I was making this daily content, you know, I was certain news. I would be one of the last people in my little YouTube circle to talk about it because I wanted to wait, because you never know how news will change and people end up looking stupid. Or if you go out and be like, oh, you bragging about certain stuff, and then people got a damage control and go back and say, oh, I was just joking, I was trolling. But you 100% right. You sit back and be quiet. Enjoy your game. Be happy that you get to play. I never understood why would a man or a woman not want another gamer? We're all gamers, right, to enjoy the game. So you're right, man. The list wars are pointless. It is. This is why I have 2 Xboxes and 2 PS4s, because I enjoy best of both worlds. I'm going to get another Switch. I had one I got rid of because it wasn't for me at the time, which was a me problem. How we talked about yesterday, day before we talked about that. I'm going to get another one because I don't want to miss out on any game. My PC and stuff should be done by the end of next month. I don't want to miss any game. I want to play Dauntless a lot. The game looks very interesting. List wars are stupid. Real gamers don't care. They're not going to get upset that someone else don't get to play a game. They're going to happy and rejoice. They're going to give their opinions on that title. Hey, bro, I got a PS4. You got an Xbox. You didn't get to play this game, but bro, trust me. I played Hellblade, and the game blew my mind. Make sure you got some good headphones. Put some headphones on. You know, sit, enjoy, and put some time into that game, bro, because you're gonna love it. Senua's Sacrifice is dope. Hey, by the way, check out the dev diary from Ninja Theory. They go really deep into what they did to really insinuate the point of this game. They actually went to the mental institutions and talked to people with psychosis. That's amazing. To give another gamer that input to help them enjoy the game even that much more. That's what we need to be doing. Instead, we up there with these list wars, which, like you said, my brother, are pointless. Absolutely pointless, garbage, boo-boo, unnecessary. It doesn't do you any good. I don't see why list wars and bragging about exclusives, why that makes you sleep better at night. Because it shouldn't. What should make you sleep better at night is if you finish the game, you like, wow, this game blew my mind. Oh my God, God of War, which I am super excited for. Game just blew my mind. And I'm so happy. And I can sleep just thinking about, man, I did A, B, C, D, G and God of War, Spider-Man, and State of Decay 2. I'm like, oh my God, this was a masterful experience. Instead, we're going around, you ain't got this game on your favorite platform. It's silly. It's silly. PlayStation Greatness says, Xbox guys don't support their own exclusive. Recoil, Sunset Overdrive, Quantum Break, Rise. You get my point. I get your point. Those games weren't supported, and it's a shame. Sunset Overdrive is one of my favorite games of generation. Top 5, top 3, right behind Hellblade. No, because Horizon Zero Dawn is love for Horizon Zero Dawn. So, yeah, Sunset Overdrive top 5. Quantum Break, really good game. That boss fight was doo-doo, but Quantum Break's a really good game. Rise is so underrated. I am clamoring for a Rise 2. Crytek needs to get it together. I would love a Rise 2. Recoil, I never went back and finished that game. I know they did the update. Now you don't have to go back and get those 50 things now or whatever it can be. But I just can't get into Recoil. It just seems really empty. It seems really empty. But I did go out and support these games, and you know, a lot of people, and like I'm not one of the ones to tell people what to do with their money, but I don't want people going around, you know, talking about, oh, this game, if you didn't even support it yourself. And all those games you listed, PlayStation Greatest, I went out and I bought all those games I bought day one. No, except for Rise. I didn't buy Rise day one. But the rest of the games I bought day one and I played myself. So, but I get what you're saying. Who's next? Same here. I'm gonna get a Switch for Bayonetta 3. Yeah, you know what I told myself when I got rid of my Switch. I'm gonna go back and get it when that Pokemon game drop. Call me a nerd or a little kid, but I said when that Pokemon game drop, I'm all over it. But man, I know Smash is coming, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and cop it. I'm getting that itch. I might have to go ahead and cop it again, man. Yeah, Switch is fire right now. It is. There are people like Will. There's people like myself who do support the Xbox exclusives. The problem is I'm not the majority, but that doesn't mean ignore your core. Facts. All facts. 100% facts. Why hasn't Microsoft put Sunset Overdrive on PC? Well, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know what type of deal Microsoft had with Insomniac, but Microsoft doesn't own the Sunset Overdrive IP. They don't own the IP. Insomniac owns the IP, which is the reason why, a lot of people don't remember this, that's the reason why Insomniac went with Microsoft for Sunset Overdrive, because I believe Sony wanted to own the IP. And Insomniac was like, no, we want to make a game that we love, and we want to continue to own the IP. Microsoft just owns the exclusive rights to it. Now, why is it not on Windows 10? I don't know. I think they need to revisit that. I know Insomniac's working on Spider-Man right now, but they need to revisit that with Insomniac and say, hey, can put this on Windows 10 PC, so the PC games who don't have Xbox can still enjoy it. It might not be on Steam, but it's on Windows 10. I think Microsoft does have a platform exclusive deal with them, which I'm sure they can easily go in and add Windows 10 inside that deal, maybe rework. I don't know the logistics of it. I don't know if that's even possible, but my mindset thinks that is possible. But it's currently not on PC, and you know, Insomniac does own the IP, and I'm praying to God that when they're done with Spider-Man, that they make a part 2. I don't care what platform it's on. I just want to play a part 2 because I love the first game. Facts, those games was good. Yeah, we need a Sunset Overdrive. Yes, we do. We do. For those who played the first one, the way it ended, you knew off the rip, we need a part 2 to this game. And I hopefully when Insomniac's done making this greatness, the Spider-Man game, the game gonna be fire. They ain't gonna be fire. I hope when they done, they go back and revisit, you know, Sunset Overdrive 2, and if Phil Spencer and all those guys are thinking, they need to go and say, hey, you know, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pay this bread, and we want this to be exclusive to Xbox and Windows 10. Because I'm sure Insomniac is cool with that. I'm sure they'd be cool with that. After making an exclusive game for PS4, Insomniac ain't one of them. They're not fanboying and picking sides, though they usually make their games with PlayStation. The fact they made a game with Xbox from the beginning shows that they're not fanboying now. They're not just choosing, picking a side. So I'm sure they'll be cool with, after they're done with Spider-Man, Microsoft say, hey, Sunset Overdrive 2, all right, fam, build it in a little bit. We come over there and finish that up. We're going to chill for a little bit because we tired, our hands hurt, our feet hurt. We trying to get some sex from our wives. We've been up making Spider-Man for, you know, a couple of years. So we're going to go ahead and chill, but we're going to holler at you, Microsoft, all right? I'm sure that's what's going to happen. Yeah, Insomniac too busy with Spider-Man. This seems like the product. It's product bad timing. Facts. Porting Sunset could be possible. Help get a part 2 started. Porting it over to PC. Yeah. No, not porting it over. Make it right for the PC version for Windows 10. Make it right. Like, don't just port over Xbox version. PC gamers won't buy it. They won't buy it if it's just a port from a console. No, they want to be finely tuned for the PC. So, but yeah, it will get a lot of buzz going for part 2. It would. I disagree with the idea of blind supporting console exclusives. Chance high not all console exclusives would be something that would be best to get, not to get burns or waste money. Yeah, that's one of the things I'm saying. I don't mean people to go out and buy a game just because it's an exclusive. Like, don't do that. But if the game looks interesting to you, and you all up and through social media marching and preaching and preaching the gospel of this game, and you ain't playing it, and you ain't bought it, shut your ass up. Shut your ass smooth up. Quit talking. Zip it. Bite your lip. Don't speak. But if the game looks interesting to you, go support it. Go support it. Don't be watching Twitch all day and think you got the same experience, because you didn't. Sunset Overdrive 2 was looking for a publisher, but Microsoft don't want to pick up because it didn't. I'm assuming you mean it didn't sell well. And that's one thing Microsoft has to realize, if they haven't already, right? And I know we've gotten way out the subject of this video, but it's cool, man. I want to interact with y'all. I'm not going to let y'all hang in the chat. Microsoft got to realize, you know, everything's not going to be a banger. You take feedback and you improve and you reinvest. Think about it. We got a knack too. We got a knack too. All right. So that means anything is possible, my guys. Anything is possible. We get a knack too. And I know I didn't finish the first Recoil, but I'll tell you, I have a feeling, honestly, that we're going to get a Recoil 2. I don't even know how the first one ended, because I didn't finish the game, because I thought I had to go back and get some more of those things to come back to the boss. I was like, nope, I'm done. Finished. I think we're going to get a Recoil 2, honestly. I really do. Microsoft owns the IP. I think if they throw some money into that game and make it a full-blown AAA experience, I think this what's going to happen, honestly. Sunset Overdrive 2, oh, no. I only buy exclusives I'm interested in, and that's how it should be, my guy. Never buy anything that you ain't interested in. Never do that. If it doesn't look good to you, it don't look good to you. Don't buy it. Don't buy this so you can say you support it. But Hellblade, if Hellblade look interesting, you support it. Support that game. Support those developers. Support your indie developers if they make a game that looks interesting to you. But I'm actually going to go and wrap this up, and I want you guys to go in the comment section, please, and tell me what games will continue. Knack was poo for real. And you know what? PlayStation greatness, you know, the fact that you can admit that, you know, and you being a hardcore PlayStation guy shows that at your core, you're a true gamer. You can admit when the game is good and the game is bad. So I salute you, my guy, and I appreciate you coming through to the live stream. What do you think of the hands of Xbox getting there? Mr. Simmons, you came in right toward the end. We did talk about that earlier, but I will recap. I thought the game would come, you know, originally 6 months to a year later. I put it up earlier. The game came out February 23rd of last year, so a year is up. So I can see it still coming. I can see it still coming. The only drawback is Microsoft's relationship with Platinum and Square Enix right now. It's not the best, especially when it comes to Platinum. So I'm not sure if this game is coming to Xbox. I give it about a 40% chance. I hope it does. I hope more gamers get to experience it, because, like I said, the original Nier was on the Xbox 360. So I give it about a 40% chance, honestly, especially because these games, you know, Crash, No Man's Sky, Hellblade are now coming over to the Xbox. I can see this being a trend this year. I honestly do. And I do want you guys' input in the comments to let me know what games you guys think that, you know, don't have a maybe an official deal with PlayStation. What games do you guys think are becoming the Xbox? You know, Persona 5, any of the Yakuza games. Someone talked about Neo earlier. Let me know what you guys think. I want to thank you guys for rocking with me today. Please hit that like button. I really appreciate that. Hit that subscribe button. Turn notifications on, because I will do my absolute best to have content for you guys Monday through Friday. Weekends will be a little shaky, because I'm going to make sure I spend that time with my wife and my beautiful children. My beautiful wife and my beautiful children. But Monday through Friday, I will do my best to give you guys daily content. It most likely be in this format, because I want to be able to respond to what you guys are saying, because I appreciate you guys rocking with me. Thanks, bro. I'll keep it real. Hey, salute, my guy. Keep it up, man. We need more people like you. It's cool to have a preference, but the real gamers support all platforms, want all platforms to do great. Like I said, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button. Thank you guys for rocking with me once again. I appreciate y'all. This is Fame Entertainment from TiCGN.com. You guys have a great one, and I'm out.